Hey everybody, Klesso here. Welcome to Season 1 of Grand Arena Championships. This is Week 2, Round 2. Quick little recap, as some of you guys have asked for, and I usually always forget to show you what happened in the last round. This time I'll show you. I'll try to remember that. I'm bad about that. My first opponent, Burrycat, was last week. Let's take a review of that. He struggled on my Darth Revan team. He went after it 8 times. I think I showed you guys this in the last video. I won pretty easily, 3 attempts on the bounty hunters. He got through my bottom zone fairly easily, and then I think he had 2 attacks on my Night Sisters too. So he was stuck. We cleared that one pretty easy. My opponent today is Luke Skywalker, very good. In a very high-end guild. That's one thing that a lot of people don't take into account. One big thing I look at when I measure my opponents, besides I go through the roster pretty fine, with a fine-tooth comb and everything, but I look at what guild they're in and what their GP is. Because like I'm in the 230s for my guild, and I know what we're used to seeing on defenses and everything in territory wars, but there's some stuff in the 250s and 260s that I've never seen that this guy might have, and that kind of worries me. So I always figure they have a little bit of a head start too, by knowing stuff that I've never got to go against, by being just in a super high GP guild. They're used to fighting teams in territory wars that I've not played around with. But anyway, let's take a look at the matchup, a little tail of the tape. He's got a couple more Zetas and one more Gear 12. I've got more Gear 13. 6-dot mods, I've actually got a little bit of advantage in, plus 20 speed. He has an advantage in, plus 100 offense. I have an advantage in. So it's pretty even, I'd say, looking at it. Speed-wise, he's got a lot of teams that are faster than mine. There's no doubt about that. So especially his Darth Revan team is modded very well. So I'm a little nervous to use my Padme, but that's what we do. It works or it doesn't, what are you going to do? Let's take a look here at the defenses. I set my normal stuff, Darth Revan up top, bounty hunters with them, and then also in front I've got a Grievous team and a clone team. And I did something a little different tonight. I'll show you. This is either brilliant or stupid, and I don't know which. We're going to find out. I'm kind of just playing around, so we'll see. If you look at my Darth Revan team, I took off Vassal of the Fallen and Malak. So my hope is whatever counter he was going to use, he's still going to use that counter. Now it makes this easier. He may one-shot it with Padme as opposed to taking 2 in with Padme. And that's kind of fine, because I'll show you what I did. In the back here, I put Malak with my Night Sisters. His Imperial troopers were geared well enough speed-wise to just beat my Spirit, so I think they could have taken it, and I think this shuts that down, as well as a lot of things. Malak is such a pain in the butt. You're gonna have to be real careful. I wouldn't want to face this. So then I got a Separatist team down there. And then back here, I put Vassal of the Fallen with my Karth team, and she's pretty fast. So whatever they were going to use, whether it's Palp or First Order, now hopefully that shuts that down, because they won't be able to land any debuffs, because they're immediately going to be feared, or have corrupted battle meditation, I should say. So I tried to make some of my weaker teams stronger while still burning the same counters up front. Like I said, he hasn't attacked yet. I don't know if this was really smart or not. I'm hoping when he gets to my back sections, it kind of freaks out a little bit and doesn't know what to do, and hiccups. So let's take a look at the defense I'm going up against. We got the standard Night Sisters, and we have a Darth Revan team. Very good Darth Revan team, mod-wise and everything. So we'll be doing that first. Down here, we have a Grievous team, and if you notice, he has Watt in there. But his Watt isn't geared high, doesn't have the Zeta, and he's unmodded. So this is one of the hardest teams to beat. I've played around one of my buddies in my Arena Shard has Watt, but he's got his fast and with the Zeta and gear 11, and it's the normal Basilar-led Jedi Knight Revan team does not work. It flat out does not work if Watt's in there in that 5th spot. So I came up with something, and I'm not going to share that right now because I think in the next round I will have to use it, and I don't want to give anyone a heads up or anything yet. You guys will see it when it's nothing special. Don't get me wrong; it's not the greatest thing ever, but it was the only thing that I got to work consistently. But I don't think I'll have to do that this time around because even though his Watt gets such a speed advantage, with him having no mods and only 154, my normal Basilar-led JKR team should be able to get him out of there before he applies that tech to Magna Guard. Because once he applies that tech to Magna Guard, boy, it's hard to, even if you mark B2, it doesn't last long enough. You can't get B2 down with it, then you're just stuck on Magna Guard forever. And then they pick you apart, and then he applies the tech on someone else, and you can't revive. It's bad. So we've definitely, luckily I've tested it in my shard. Then we got these bugs, and I'm going to use Trey against that like always and keep my fingers crossed that no bad RNG strikes there. So let's go after this Darth Revan team. Let's do what we always do. We'll get our Padme on with this. We got Shaak Ti in there. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Big opening. Okay. It's not the normal turn order of things, but I liked that they all went before I got Padme's thing. So that actually works out really well. Okay. Now we got this. This should take out Bastila Fallen with his AoE. Oh, not quite. Shoot. But we gotta call somebody. Let's call Padme. Now she's gone, okay. Come on, we got a big kick. This should take out Darth Revan. Okay. 10 stacks, come on, Marauder. Let's do that, okay. Oh, that sucks. Let's see if we can get it down to just Malak. Let's just do this. We don't need him feared. Let's do that. Confuse over there. Kick. Come on. More confuse over here. Let's do an AoE now. Okay, so this is good enough for our first. We're not going to get any further than this, obviously, and that's fine. Padme completely did her job. So, taking down Malak on a first attempt is really just the, cherry on top of the sundae. If you can get it down to that, that is a win all day, every day in my book with Padme. So now we're going to send in a cleanup crew, and I like using First Order as everyone does, but I also like putting in Jyn in there because she removes turn meter. Honestly, the top 3 right there can do it, and it's fine. It just takes longer, but this makes me feel more comfortable, and it takes out a little bit of an RNG factor. So even though this is going to cost me a couple banners, I don't care. It's fine. If I lose by a couple banners because I added a couple characters here, so be it. I'd rather almost have a 100% shot at taking Malak out in 2 than any other thing. We get that stun. Get some turn meter going. Big hit. Advantage. He doesn't have turn meter to steal, so we'll just use basic. And we'll keep that taunt going, slow him down a little bit. AoE. Actually, that I should have used his basic to get healing immunity, but I think I'll have time to do that again. Let's do it now. Okay, now we got healing immunity. Let's try to steal that turn meter. It didn't steal it, but it did stun him. Big hit. Advantage. Stun again. He's still got healing immunity, so we can do his AoE. Slow him down. Nope. Basic. 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 Still turn meter. Yep, and stun. Okay. Basic. No healing immunity, but we'll stun him. Big hit. Okay. Advantage. Okay, stun again. Big hit. Basic. We're not landing healing immunity, but that's okay. There's just a lot of control. Jhin makes this so nice. It's just one more little piece. There we go. So I got a full 40 points anyway, so that's awesome. He took one turn early on and got shock on Kylo, and that's it. So we got through it. We did the hard part. Now, this always makes me nervous. I've worked so hard on my Imperial troopers and got them so they can start competing with Gear 13 Night Sisters. This isn't a Gear 13 team. It is modded well, but I am faster. And I actually just made my Imperial troopers yesterday quite a bit faster. I got Stark from 302 to 310 before the bonus, which actually puts him at 330 now instead of 322 with the Veer's lead bonus. So I'm doing pretty good. I got a mod yesterday that just fit perfectly, and I was able to make them all faster. But with them, you have to stack their speeds just right. So you can have a super fast Stark, but if you don't have Death Trooper and Range Trooper speeds, a certain percentage of that speed, it's as if you don't, like, sure, your Stark's going to go first, but then the Night Sisters are going to go. So you have to mod them just right, so it's boom, 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 and all of your team goes before they take a shot. So that's what I've been aiming for. Let's go after it. Let's find our Imperial troopers here. Okay, got Veer's lead. Okay, so I worked really hard on these guys. Please, God, let this work. This should really be an easy 60-point win. Let's increase those cooldowns. Having the Zeta on there we go. Okay. Having the Zeta on Stark makes a big difference too, removing that turn meter. So let's execute her. Now she can't come back. Okay. And that should be it. Almost. And we should get a clean 60. There we go. There we go. So, well worth my investment, in my opinion. If you noticed, before Grand Arena Championship started, my Imperial Troopers have always been Gear 11. And they were just okay. And I put a really big emphasis in getting them in and good. So, okay, so he's got a Karth team with Nest and a standard Kira team. So that's no big, I'm not worried about either of those. The Watt makes me nervous, and only because I've practiced so much in Arena against it and how bad it can go if you can't get him out immediately. But I should be able to with my standard Bastard Lead JKR counter, just because he doesn't have any mods on him and he doesn't have the Zeta on him. And he's so low geared and everything. So this should work fine. Let's try it. It's just the normal team, Bastard Lead Jedi Knight Revan team. For this scenario, I do not recommend this if their Watt was faster or had the Zeta on them. This will not work, because that Watt will go first, put the tech on Magna Guard immediately, and even when you mark B2, it'll go away so fast, and then you'll be stuck behind Magna Guard and it won't do anything. And then he'll put another tech on, and you'll eventually start dying, and Jolie can't revive them. It's bad. It's so bad. So this is the one time I think I can get away with this. Let's find out. We just have to remember, normally we take out B2 as fast as possible, But in this scenario, we need to take out Watt immediately. I'm actually just going to do, I'm not taking any chances. Okay. Normally I'd use that for B2, but I can't afford it. So hopefully that doesn't bite me too bad. Now we got to go for B2. Okay, now we're sitting fine. Now once direct focus from, we got 2 more turns. We're just going to play with Magna Guard here. We don't really want to kill anybody now. We're just kind of buying time. Just use basics, save our big moves. We might kill him regardless. So let's do that a little bit. Okay, stun, okay. Now we'll take a couple hits on him. So we're just really buying time. Who has the most turn meter? He does. No, he's gonna take a bonus turn, that's fine. Heal a little bit. Now we got direct focus, let's go after this Grievous. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Almost down. Still takes a little while to get him down. There we go. So let's do that. I'd like to prolong this a little bit, maybe squeeze out a few more points, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. Okay, but we still did pretty good. Full 60 banners. So we were there. Like I said, FYI, if you see Watt on that team, that will not work. And there are very few things that we found that worked other than Darth Revan to counter that. I've got one little trick up my sleeve, and I'm sure I will be showing that to you guys in the next video if I do end up winning this and who I think is going to wins their match today. I think I will be seeing that. So if we both win, obviously, I'm definitely not counting this guy out. He might walk right through. I've already taken 2 attempts. I may have given him the window he needs to take out my Darth Revan on the first attempt with Padme, without having Malak and Bastila Fallen in there. And that's, you know, the gamble I'm kind of taking. To hope he stumbles on those back teams even worse. So let's go with these 3. And do we have any more Sith we want to throw in there, or any more tanks actually? I wish I had one more pre-taunt right now. It would make me feel a little bit safer, because all these guys are squishy and aren't gonna do anything. Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna put in both of these guys. They're both super squishy, but they also both have AoEs, which when you get after the bugs go crazy and do their thing, they're usually only an AoE away from being dead. Now this is probably gonna cost me banners, and just the 3 of them I'm sure is fine, but I've done this before and still lost somehow. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take out Sidious and Maul right away anyway, and all it's going to do is cost me banners. But if it keeps me alive a little bit longer, I'm going to have to accept that. So I'm not going to use them anywhere else. Let's go after it, see what's behind here, hopefully. Yeah, see, they're just going immediately for him. They're going to take him out immediately. Okay. Okay, Maul's out of there. Do an AoE and do a Drain Force and do that, and do that, make him stronger. Okay, there we go. Fun fact, soldier hits the hardest. I guess it doesn't really matter. All the healing. We can get a little bit of protection back. There we go. So 54, fine. Fine. I'm completely fine with that. We got through it on the first attempt. Let's see what's back here. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Okay, so garbage. Phoenix and a crew team with Xeris. Crew with Xeris can definitely shut down Ewoks, but I don't think we'll have to use that. 97, decent speed. Modded for protection and not health. That is not how you mod them. So, okay. So, we have this Karth team with Nest. And anytime I see Nest now, I've been using Bugs lately. But let's do a little inventory. I want to see what I have. Anyway, what do I have left? So I have Bugs. I have JTR. I have CLS. And I have Palpatine. So let me think about that. Okay, so we're going to be using Palpatine. And okay, so now what do I have left? CLS is a really good counter for this Kira team, but I think I might rather go JTR on, or no. I'll use JTR for okay, we're good. We're okay. So that'll leave us. Okay, I got a plan. Let's go after this Kira or Karth team with our Bugs. Geonosian. Hopefully we can get Spy's big hit to take out Nest ASAP. This scares me a little bit just because they have so many AoEs, but hopefully we can get them down fast enough where it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. He's gone. Do that. I should dispel. Okay, now we want to go after Canderous. And let's do that. He's gone. And let's give him blind. No. Potency up. We got a big hit. Let's see what happens to Nest. She's gone. See, this is why I love Bugs. It's so easy to time. You just focus on everyone else, and then as soon as Spy's up, you're golden. So it's awesome. That big hit from Spy is nasty. So there we go. 60 points. Okay. Okay, yeah. Go on, guys. Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Special morning edition of Grand Arena Championships today. I usually do it in the evenings, but I went to my mom's for dinner last night, and by the time I got home, it was when I usually start making these videos, and I just didn't feel like it because it was on a Friday night. I was like, I don't have anything going on Saturday morning, and it gives me more time to see if my opponent attacks, which he is doing now. Look at that, the points just jumped. He just took out my Grievous with one shot, and he's about to take out my clones. This is fun. He's obviously waiting for me to attack. Okay. This isn't a hard team. My only, once you get the Zetas on Rex and 5s, this clone team becomes 1,000 times harder. But without it, they're not too bad. Especially, man, that Zeta on 5s now, where if you kill someone other than him first, that's a 5-0 first, they get all of his abilities, and he takes the death for him. Boy, is that nasty. That gets so nasty so fast. But Bugs is a great counter to that, and that's another reason I've been keeping Bugs lately. If my opponent has a good clones team, Bugs wipe it out so fast. It's fun. So I'm just going to watch this for a second. Hope you guys don't mind. This is interesting. It's not often you get to see someone attack while you're attacking. we go. Okay, I expected him to do that. Has he hit any of that? He hasn't hit that yet. So now he's starting to see, oh crap, I got Malik back there. I hope that messes with him. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go undersized here with my CLS. Let's find our rebels. Rebels. And let's do that, and that. Okay, that should be good enough. And hopefully this goes fast enough we can see what's up. Here's Vandor. Let's try to get him out of there immediately. He gone. Okay. Let's stun her before she does her AoE. Remove some turn meter. Try to get him out. Let's get her out. Come on. He's going to get a hit off. Darn it. I was trying to get it to where he doesn't get a shot. I think we'll still finish with full banners there, it looks like. 61? 61. So, okay, good. And we got a feat. Let's go see if he's attacking anything right now. This is fun. He hasn't decided yet. This might take him a little bit to decide what he wants to do now. He knows the little trick I laid for him, the little landmine I laid for him. At least one of them he hasn't got to the back of the top section where he has a Bastille of Fallen to contend with then. Okay. I'm going to put the pressure on him, hopefully, to where he has to go pretty efficient and can only stumble once. So let's go after this team. Let's use our JT. Can we shorthand this? I'd say yeah. I think we can shorthand this too. They don't even have Kylo Ren in there. So the dogs are wrestling. Sorry if you hear all that. Hey, come on, guys. They wait till, I swear to God, they wait until I'm recording and then they start wrestling. It's hilarious. I feel like they know exactly what they're doing. Where's my resistance? Here we go. Let's take out that. I think that's good enough. Hopefully we can get max banners and get another feat in. I'm so bad at going undersized. So I gotta always try to do as good of a job as I can of recognizing that and doing it when I can. Stun. There we go. Crew has ability block, so I'm liking that. Okay. We need to get this guy out of here ASAP. Let's do that. Let's wipe turn meter away from Crew again. Keep him in timeout. See if we can't get a stun. We got a stun. Now that we got him stunned, let's take out TIE Pilot. That's the other heavy hitter. So let's get some more burning going. Okay, now let's go after. See if we can't get a stun here. There we go. So much control with this team, it's fun. Do that. Illuminated Destiny's up. Get some more burning going. I'm going to use this here just for a second. Get that healing immunity on him so when it's time for him, he's already got it. We don't have to wait around. Let's get a stun again. Yeah, there we go. So much control. Wipe that turn meter away. Okay, let's go here. Try to get a stun again. Basic. Illuminated Destiny again. Oh shoot, I don't want to kill him now. I wanted to get back to Finn one more time to get that heal to get one more point, but that's okay. One more banner would have been nice. Let's see if he's thought of anything yet. Nope, hasn't hit there. And hasn't hit there. Okay. He set kind of a soft back wall. I mean, maybe smart on his part. He's got a lot of offense now. But, okay. So now, we got this team. Let's do that, and that. This is probably good enough. Tarkin would be just the icing on the cake, but I don't think we need it. Let's do this and try to get another undersized. Okay. 2, 3. So he has the most debuffs, so let's try to get rid of all those. And let's fracture Kanan before that gets started. Now let's try to get a stun. Alright. Now since they're all stunned, I'm going to go after Sabine. Let's try to get an ability block. Nope. Probably should have put shock on him. Daze. Heal him up. Let's do that. Stun. Okay. Stun again. Okay. Still there. Let's get rid of that. Now let's get rid of Sabine. Another one of those. Let's give that back to Wampa. Yeah, Wampa's hitting pretty hard right now. It's gonna hit too hard. Yep. I was hoping to get back to it and get one more heal up with Thrawn, but okay, so that's the board. I think I put up a really good score, 1894. I'll take that all day, considering I had to two-team that Darth Revan team. I feel like I put the pressure on him pretty good. Let's see if he's attacked anymore. So I think I might have got him worried now. Seeing that Malak back there that would make me a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So he hasn't attacked yet. He cleared that front wall easy like I thought he would. So no big deal there. I guess I'll have to let you guys know. I'm sure you guys will be interested in what happened. So as soon as he gets, if he gets past my Darth Revan team, then I'll upload the video and everything. I always keep it private until the back wall is exposed, so he can't see exactly what I have back there. So once that happens, then I'll flip the switch and make it public for all you guys to watch. And then you guys will start commenting, and I'll let you know whether I won or lost and all that stuff. And I'll try to keep remembering, Orleans, you especially, to do a review of the last round. I'm so bad at doing those reviews and remembering. But okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Good luck with your Grand Arena Championships.